Testing, testing, 1, 2,
1, 2, 3.
All right, well, we decided that we've been having a problem.
I don't have a
Speak for
problem.
yourself. Vlogging, has been really hard the last couple weeks. Really, really hard. And for the first time in like probably a couple months, we are caught up in our footage. Like what you will see tomorrow is what we filmed right now. And
We're finally caught up since the day he was born.
yeah.
It's taken us 4.5 months to get to this point.
Yeah. And we don't like that actually. We like to have a little bit of a buffer between our real life and the vlog. Because it allows us to like have time to like get everything edited, and yeah, if we have like a crazy day, you know, we haven't been able to do that because the stress, well, I guess we need to understand that. You guys need to kind of understand what's going on with the baby right now. Because I feel like
today's
that's
an update.
Yeah, this is like an update about what's going on with him. So he had his surgery, and we've been home now actually for he had his surgery almost exactly 1 month ago. It was on October 11th. And we were really...
Was it the 11th or 12th?
It was October 12th.
He had the CPR on the 11th.
Yeah.
Surgery on the 12th. Here we are.
The 10th. Yeah. So we were really hopeful that the surgery would stop his blue spells and that he would, that we wouldn't have to be worrying about that anymore.
In a way, we thought it would just be an automatic fix.
We were hopeful. We were really hopeful.
Yeah.
But we came home and that wasn't the case. We came home maybe on a Wednesday or Thursday, and then he had spelled like right after that. He had a blue spell like on the Thursday after we came home, and then he had like 2 on the Sunday after we came home. And
we're thinking, because he's having more and more frequently, and we're just like, what's going on?
It's been really emotionally, like the first day that the Sunday after, when he had 2 in one day, and one of them was actually fairly bad. We had him down on the ground, ready to start rescue breaths, and he came out of it. And thankfully, every spell that he's had since we've been home from the hospital, he has came out of. We haven't had to do rescue breaths. We've been able to get him out of it, but it's really emotionally draining. Like every time, because like when he starts having a spell, we don't know if he's gonna need CPR at the end or if he's gonna come out of it. So when he starts, we feel the same way. Like we go to a 10 in our emotions because it's like we're kind of like preparing because we don't know what's gonna happen. So it's been a really, really emotionally draining couple weeks with him. And that makes it hard to film. Like,
on top of the fact that it's my busiest time of the year at work.
Yeah.
So I'm not home as often as I usually am.
Yeah. Derek does insurance and it's open enrollment. So it's like a 45-day time period that people can get their policies, and it's where he basically has to work. It's kind of like a tax season, like you have to get all of your work done in that time period.
45 days.
That kind of is what pays our bills for the whole year. And so it's a busy time. It's a really busy time. So on top of like being really, really nervous about the baby, Derek's gone, and it's hard to...
Bree's home alone.
It's hard to juggle everything. It's hard to juggle the vlog. And I know that you guys understand. Like I know 100% we're gonna say this and you guys are gonna say, like, focus on your family. It's okay. And we get that and we appreciate that support so much. But it's also hard for us because we love vlogging. Yeah. It's kind of, there's a lot of things about our life right now that are out of order, like, and not vlogging is you would think it'd be like a stress relief to check it off, to not be doing it, but it is stressful that we're not doing it.
We don't do this because we have to be very clear. It's because we want to.
So it's hard that we're not doing it because we love it. We love the results of it. We love being able to have our family documented, and it's more like the reality of why. I'm sad that we're not vlogging because why are we not vlogging? Because we're so stressed out that we can't handle it. And that makes me sad,
You're doing a good job with it, though. I mean, we've put up some videos, and things still appear to be as normal as possible.
Yeah. So we have,
We're doing the best that we can with it.
We have, but I mean, we just kind of wanted to give you guys like a heads up of the reality of the situation. Like, is the baby?
But to them, like, we had a video today.
Yeah.
But to us, it's been like, it's been very few and far in between the last week, 2 weeks, just because we're finally getting caught up. But because we haven't been vlogging as much, we haven't been able to record every day, and that's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay. I mean, everything has its time and its season.
But it's going to affect the videos like in the next 30 days. So it hasn't affected the videos in the past. But it is like we have no footage to go up tomorrow if we don't film it.
Let's go live every day.
Yeah.
Should we just go live every day?
Yeah. Thumbs up if you
no.
comment down below if you want us to
We
go
have
live.
to
Just
be able
kidding.
to edit some of that out.
You don't want us to go live
chaos.
every day. It is wild. But I mean, it is like, it's just I don't even really have words. Like we're very disappointed that the baby's still blue spelling. And I don't mean disappointed in like our doctors or in him or in anything like that. It's just discouraging.
We had some high hopes
that
it would take care
so
of it. When
it happened again, it was, I kind of had several days that I was really down. And I think you felt the same way because we were so wanting to be able to hope that wouldn't happen again because it is the most awful thing I've ever experienced. And now that there's that little thing in my mind that says like this could happen again, the anxiety of that is very overwhelming. It's very overwhelming and consuming our lives. I don't let the baby cry at all because crying is what sets him into his spells. And so it makes it really hard to get anything done because I just have a few minutes here and there that I can set him down and he's happy or he's napping. Because the second he makes one sound, I pick him up.
For Bree to have to call me and ask me to come home for just a minute so she can go to the bathroom.
Yeah, we could have it.
For me to come home and hold the baby so she can go to the bathroom. I mean, she never puts him down.
I don't put him down.
And even sometimes, like, we kind of handle things differently. Sometimes I'll be in the other room holding him, and he'll start crying. And she'll run in thinking it's going to happen again, that she just has some serious... Not to be dramatic, but still some serious feelings and stress. I mean, if post-traumatic stress disorder, to an extent. I mean, she hears it, and that's an audio cue. She thinks it's going to happen again, but again, on the bright side, luckily,
it hasn't.
It's happened. Well, I mean, it's happened multiple times, but not to the extent.
It escalated to that point.
We've never had to do.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's just right now it's been hard to juggle. And like I said, we've had enough backed up footage that you guys haven't been able to tell that. But from here on out, I mean, there might be days we don't have videos up. And we're going to do our very best. But our life is a lot right now. And I wish it wasn't that way. But we're just surviving. We're keeping our heads above water as best we can. And... we want to keep vlogging. Like Bodie said the other day to me, like, Mom, we haven't been making any more videos. The kids are sad about it. And we did actually plan something really fun.
And they're watching all of our friends' channels in the meantime. So they came to us today asking to do.
They asked if we could film a video and they had all these ideas. And so
this channel's going to become theirs. It's no longer ours.
So tomorrow we are going to film something fun with them, which which we're excited about. Because we had mentioned this in a video, and I don't know if you guys know, but we had mentioned that we got approval from our doctor to give our kids this surprise that we had been planning. And I don't really want to say it on the camera because our kids will see the video. But some of you guys might know if you follow us on Instagram, follow me on Instagram because of kind of a couple things that I posted. But we did have to cancel that surprise trip that we had planned for them. And
we were excited for that.
That was also another really hard thing. It was super emotional to cancel that. And it wasn't about canceling the trip because this trip is there 365 days of the year. Like we can go there tomorrow or in 6 months or in 10 years, whatever. It was just the fact that our baby is not in a place that he is healthy enough, that he is stable enough to go. And that's hard.
They gave us the clearance that Is that what you're saying?
Yes,
they
they
gave us
said
a
we
clearance that
could.
but then as it came down to it, there was
when
no
we got
possible
home
way.
and he started, because
Yeah,
they didn't think he was
know.
going to spell anymore either. And then we got home and he started doing it. It just wasn't safe.
Yeah.
So we had, and we understand that. It's fine. It's just like the fact of it. It's like, it's not that we can't go on this trip. It's just that it's the reason why. It's the reason why we can't vlog. It's the reason why we can't go. It's kind of like the reality of how much this is affecting our lives. I'm a really, the type of person that like, I make things happen. And a lot of times to my detriment. Like my mom would always tease me in junior high and stuff. She would tell me like I'm a railroader because I would just like kind of force things in the...
Really?
You never
I
knew
wouldn't
this.
have known.
If I want something to happen, like I just figure out a way. And so I really felt like with the baby and his situation, like it's okay, like we'll figure out a way. We'll figure out a way to live our lives and make things work. And I'm realizing the reality of this situation, and this is way bigger than anything we can control.
Not everything is under our control.
And we can't figure out a way. And I'm having a hard time, like, accepting that. It's been difficult. But, we're going to get through this. The baby is, like we said.
Well, it's not about us. It's not about us getting through this. It's about the baby. I mean, because we love him obviously so much. When we say we're going to get, it's not about us. It's about the baby 100%. And just care about him so much that every single day, all we do care about is that he just keeps breathing.
Keep breathing, keep breathing, keep breathing. Yeah. Yeah. So we're going to, I don't know, if you guys have any questions about what's going on with him, when we were in the hospital, his breathing, we did think that it sounded better.
The first time he nursed.
We did, but
it
just
amazing.
Must have been like a honeymoon phase or something.
Well, but he also had RSV, and we kind of keep forgetting that. I mean, he had a viral sickness that makes your trachea sticky and in your lungs. It makes it hard to breathe. It's a respiratory viral disease as it is, let alone with a compromised airway and breathing ability.
Anyway.
So it got rough when we came home, but I feel like the last 2 days, last night was kind of rough. He woke up quite a few times, but the last 2 days, even with his crying, he's done really good.
Yeah, he probably, I don't even like saying it out loud because I don't want to like jinx anything. Not that he hasn't spelled in a few days. And this is the longest period that he hasn't spelled since we left the hospital. And it's probably been about 4 days maybe.
Since he's last spelled, it was, today's
Saturday.
So yeah, probably.
Yeah, so it's been about 4 days. This is like we said, this is the longest period. So, that is a good sign.
Take it.
That is a good sign. But I'm still holding my breath. I'm not like...
No, keep breathing. Don't hold your breath.
I know.
Breathe for Jensen.
Yes.
Hashtag breathe for Jensen.
Yes,
don't hold your
seriously.
breath.
But before, like the CPR episode, he hadn't had a blue spell for 2.5 weeks.
And
so,
then it just all of a sudden happened.
And then all of a sudden that happened. So, I don't know. I don't know what I need to feel confident that it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
And
it's time.
Time is the only thing. And so I'm hoping though that because he hasn't done it for like 4 days that we can relax a little bit to get to the point that we can start feeling like we can film, so that we can kind of start doing some of these little everyday things, putting these little things back in our lives, because we want to get back to normal. We want to get back to normal for our kids. We want to get back to normal just for everything. We want, it's not healthy for our kids to keep getting put on the back burner.
And not just on the back burner as far as things that we focus on, but also our stress levels. Yeah. I mean,
we're short with them. We're impatient. We're getting mad at them over things that we shouldn't.
They're just kids.
Yeah, because we're stressed out.
And they are too.
Yeah. Everybody feels it.
You should see Brielle. Every single time that he starts crying the way that he does, Brielle.
Even in the middle of the night. She'll come upstairs in the middle of the night.
So fast.
Say, the baby's crying. And like, we've got him.
She's gone through a lot.
We're all scared. And I hope we can get to a place of level.
Some sort of equilibrium.
Yeah. So that's kind of where we're at. I don't know if this is probably like we've been saying the same thing for like 10 minutes. Basically,
That's okay.
He's still spelling. We're not confident that he's
Well, not
better.
for the last 4 days.
Yeah. We're not sure what the vlog's gonna look like for the next little bit, especially while Derek is working more, but stick with us. We love you guys. We want to be here. We appreciate all of you. I mean, you guys have been a huge part of our healing process, a huge part of our support network. Like, we, you know, you guys are our family in this experience. You know, we're in this together and we're sharing as much as we can, the highs and the lows. And unfortunately, we're still having some lows, but they're not, it's getting better every day.
Better. And we're thankful. We're thankful for them, because it's all just been a learning experience.
Yeah.
You know, and to Bree's point, as far as you guys are concerned, we have had a lot of comments that normally we try to get to all of them.
Oh, we haven't been able to do any of that.
Sorry.
I know.
I mean,
usually I try to reply to comments on every single video, but right now I'm
Instagram,
just,
Twitter, it's just
I'm just like hoping I can, even getting the video up is like an accomplishment.
Just posting something.
Yeah, so. And
so we would, and hopefully we'll get there, but just hang in there. We're sorry that we haven't been able to reply, but thank you for understanding why.
So this is just kind of like a what's going on with our lives in general. The baby has had some really awesome doctor's appointments.
Yeah.
And we will share more about that probably in like a 4-month update for him, since now he's 4 months old.
Oh my gosh.
So
that's amazing.
Yeah, it's crazy. So we probably will share that in another video, because we've got some really great information, and he's gonna be okay. You know, it's gonna be a long road, and we're looking forward to sharing that with you guys as well. So stay tuned for that. Anything else?
Nope.
You're gonna cry?
He's over 4 months old.
As you can tell, everything about this little buddy is just so tender to us. We love him so much. I mean, of course, we love all of our kids so much. But it is really scary to have gone through an experience where you think you're gonna lose somebody. He's definitely helped us prioritize, help us refocus.
He's our miracle baby.
Yes.
In more ways than one.
He definitely is. He definitely is. So love the people around you. Our saying that we kind of adopted from the Ronald McDonald House is stronger together. So we are stronger together. And we love that. And we want to share that message with you all. So thanks you guys for hanging out with us tonight. I hope any of this even made sense.
Next one will be more fun.
Yeah, it won't be so depressing. Anyways, thanks guys.
Thanks for watching. Love you guys.
Bye.
See ya.